Hello. Welcome on in. Once you hop on, say hello, please. Hope everyone's been having a good day. Mine's been very I don't even know the right word. Busy. Let's just go with busy. All right, come on, why aren't you pulling up? Oh my goodness. There I am. Couldn't find me. Hey Tina, hey Lisa. I could not find, it would not pull me up. It's like, okay. Thank you, thank you. All right, I gotta pull my phone off. This is not. Okay, totally take me away. Now I gotta get back out and try this again. I swear. Technology. I think we got it, by George. So, how have y'all been? I, today, have been tearing up my craft room. And I'm hoping by next week I'll have it the way I want it. I'm hoping. Hoping. So we are going to do a frame today. And I'll show you what it looks like, but we're going to be painting it. That's why there's some tape on here. And what we're going to put in the middle, which I have a cardboard right here, is this stencil. It is the well sheet music stencil. So it says, "It is well with my soul." So we will be putting that on there. Why am I putting that there? So I need to take this out and cut it. Hey Linda, how are you? It's been good. Glad it's been good. I was doing, working in my craft room, as I was saying, and then my brother called to talk to me about my mom, and he's going to be going out of town, so we like to make sure all the updated information, because he's primary on everything of hers, and I'm like secondary, but since he's going to be going out of town and he's going to be flying, had to go over all her stuff, and he even told me some about his, because with the way the flights have been going, I said, well, let's not put that out there. So I'm just cutting it right down the clear little stripe in the middle. And we are putting down the music sheet first. So that's going to get fuzzed off first. Hi, Kathy. How are you? And it feels kind of sticky, so I don't want it to be too sticky. I said I got to get me some new fuzzers. I don't know how I got this stained up, but I did. Not frozen on my end. Anybody else frozen? Everything's working on my end, Lisa. Nothing seems to have froze here. But I know I was talking to Tina a little bit ago, and I said, I said, you having problems with Facebook? Because I'd be watching somebody and it'd either like jump or it kind of like would boot you off. It's like, okay, come on. Okay, so. Hey, Ken. It's all good on your end. Hi, Monica. Welcome. It's all good for y'all. All right, so now I'm going to try to get this as centered as I possibly can. And I'm going to let y'all see. Now, I know the bottom's a little crooked. I didn't cut it that straight. So, kind of overlooked that little part. But does that look kind of straight to y'all? Kind of in the center? Hey, Casey, how are you? I see more of your laptop. You may want to move your camera more to my right. My laptop? Hi, Karen. Thank you. My laptop. I don't see my laptop. My laptop's way over here. Let me see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Let me see if I can adjust that. Let's hold on a second. I see what you're saying. You can see. Well, crap. Whoop. Y'all didn't hear that. You didn't hear it? I just had a box fall on me. That's what I get for trying to organize and not being totally done yet. But I think you should be able to see better. Now I feel like James. Oops. Good now? Looks better? Okay, good. So without this, because like I said, this bottom is a little crooked. But does that look pretty centered? Yeah, I was moving all that around, so I'm glad y'all were I saw what you were saying after I kind of looked at it. But I'm thinking that looks pretty centered. So, unless y'all scream at me and say, no, wait, I'm going to go with it. Yes. Clean up on one? Yes. Did you hear what I said? I didn't mean to say it. But I said it. All right, why is that there now? I apologize for that. I didn't mean to say that. Wasn't going to use a Dixie belt, but I want to make sure I shook it up. Okay, I am going to use, I think this is coal black, yes. Coal black on here. You may hear my dogs barking because the mail truck is parked right outside the house, and they keep slamming their doors. And of course, when they slam doors, the dogs don't like it. So if you hear the dogs barking, sorry. That's not a bad word. I try not to say any of them. Let's get these words all in here. So I don't know if those that are on, if you all were on yesterday, I was telling you that I was going to put some floral in the vase that I did. And I don't know if you got to see the picture or not. But here's what I did with the vase, if y'all can see that. I do find with this black, it's a little thicker than the other colors. All right, let's scrape the excess off. Hi, Becky. You say worse than that? I'm not saying I'm Miss Prim and Proper by any means, but I try not to say any of them on when I'm live. But I have been taking and moving stuff around in here this morning, and I still have the other side and over here because I want to get rid of the plastic bins over there. At first I thought, oh, that'd be a good idea because in case I needed to grab something out of there, it would be easy to have. But I think I wanted to look more for like if I'm my projects and that I'm doing, to put them back there instead of the bins. So I still got more to do, and I thought I had some of the stuff pretty much don't want to touch that, pretty much put up so it wouldn't fall, but evidently with me walking over there it made it fall. Now this is the black, so we do need to wipe this off because black has a tendency to stain your transfers, but I got to get it off my fingers too. Hi Andrea, how are you? How's your daughter? Hope she's feeling better. I think you were on yesterday or watched a replay. I don't remember. But I was showing everybody, this is what I did within the vase. I filled it up with some floral. All right, we're going to scoot that up here because I want to get this stencil wiped off so it does not stain it. Even though it seems like it does a little bit anyway. And I'm just using Clorox wipes to wipe it off. Oh, that's good. I know there's so much of this stuff going around, it's like, uh-oh. And some of it seems to be lasting for a long time. I know earlier in the year and that I had a couple of these colds, and it wasn't, I'm calling it colds, and that's what I'm going to stick with. And it was hard to shake. Hi, Cheryl. How are you, my friend? You're all my friends. All my crafting buddies. So I'm debating on whether I should see if I have some wax here and put a little bit of wax over the top because I don't want it to stick. And I'm afraid it might. But we'll see. Yes, there is a lot going around. All right. Let's make sure this is dry. Let me see. I think I have some here somewhere. I think I'm going to put a little bit of wax on there. Because I'm afraid if I can find it, it might stick. And I'm going to use just a paper towel to lightly go over it. You just got home from work? What's your weather like up there, Cheryl? I know Tina said that we're supposed to be getting some warmer weather, but we're supposed to be getting rain too, so. Let's hope that's enough. Just put a little light coat on there. Let's get our flowers. Should have put my apron on, y'all. These are really sticky. I think I'm going to have soup, bean and bacon for dinner because I don't know what else to have and I'm kind of tired. Now, I don't know what Ken wants, if he wants soup too, or if he just wants a peanut butter sandwich. It is nice today, 64 and sunny. I don't know what our temperature got up to. Sometimes I have it on my laptop over here, but I don't see it on there, so I'm not sure what the temperature got up to. Now, I'm trying to fuzz this really extra good because it is very sticky. And since I'm doing it on cardboard, I don't want it to be extremely sticky so it pulls up everything. So we're going to give it, and I know I got some rain tomorrow. I think we're supposed to get some rain too. But it's better than the ice and the snow. And y'all, you know, they're still working on our street. So I don't know what they're doing, but I guess it's a good thing, but it sure is taking an awful long time. We're going to go with this, and hopefully with the wax and that, everything turns out perfect. Alright, now we want to put this kind of in the center of everything as much as I can get it. Or at least that's what I'm going with. Make sure there's no air bubbles. Don't need the big one because the big one will just get into my way. And we are going to start with, I believe, let's pull these out because I like to use these also. Let's do the purples first. You're back. Hi, Peggy. I'm going to dinner with grandkids and the other grandparents. Oh, how fun. You going someplace good? Of course, anything's good when you're going, almost anything's good when you're going out with family. Stir this up a little bit. And this is our magnolia. I'm starting with the darker. I believe this is the, I want to say plum. Yes, the wild plum. And we're also going to use pansy. I didn't even know Ken left. I like to sometimes mix them up really well. Some seem to be thicker than others. Don't know why, but they do. And we're going to start with the darker first because I want to do darker. And we're going to do the top portion and then work our way down. This kind of spun without me needing to say, oh, I needed my, what do you call it, the little round, oh, lost what you call them. You have no idea. Our family is a joy. Lazy Susan. Couldn't think of it. There was something else we were talking about. When I was talking to Tina, I was like, oh, I can't think of it. What do you call this? I was in dire strait, could not think of it for the life of me. Oh, I know what else I wanted to do. Just a little this in here. Kind of gets a little bothersome when I can't remember what I'm trying to say. It's like, okay, where'd it go? I took a vacation week this week. Did you? Oh, fun. I'm having chicken broth and clear liquids for dinner. I've been on clear liquids all day. I'm starving. Oh, goodness. One of the bad things about working where I do, they remind you. I don't envy you, Cheryl. Don't envy you. Not fun. That's the worst thing about a colonoscopy. Well, not trying to be funny or anything, but I hope everything comes out okay as far as the test, not, you know, what you're going through right now. Yeah, our oh, can't think of what you call them. But they're on top of it all the time too. They have no problems with reminding us it's time for a scope. None whatsoever. All right, I'm going to try to pull this up without losing my spot. Try to get it back down so we can do the green up here. Yes, the prep is the worst. Absolutely, it is. I never look forward to that, and I don't know what's worse. You know, some people drink it, some people get the pills and then drink. I don't know. I don't like the drinking, because some of it is really nasty. I got another one here. I need to get my appointment for that to be done. Well, I had mine last year and so did Ken, so we're good for a little while. Thank goodness. You know, the other thing, like Cheryl said, you're starving. It kind of cracks me up, though, because when I do that, days that I don't eat as much, so to speak, it's fine and dandy. But it seems like when you got to do that prep, oh boy, does your stomach know. And then it wants to remind you, hey, you didn't eat today. I'm like, okay, you can survive. It'll work out. I promise you. But at least they're free. Oh, well, that's awesome. That is a good perk. As soon as I get these leaves done here, we'll pull her back up again. I'm trying to add a little bit of both colors, because I don't want it all to be kind of like one-dimensional. And it's either going to work or it's not. We'll see. But I like these little squeegee brushes because they can get into these little areas. So I did, let's see, was it this week or last week? I don't remember. We were out and I did get some, what do they call it? The air dry clay. So I'll be practicing some on that. Hi, Rebecca. How are you? Missed a spot. All right, let's pull this up. Make sure I don't have any on me. Ooh, putty, putty. Okay, let's do the dark first. How has your day been, Rebecca? You love that color? I'm sure y'all know my favorites are the purples. I love the purples. I'm all about purple. Some lavender I'm okay with, but for the most part, I like the darker purples. And do not, if you get these, do not throw them in water. Just wipe them off because they will come apart if you throw them in the water. So I just take like a water wipe or a Clorox wipe or something and wipe them off. That's my green. Let's use this one for the lighter purple. Well, Cheryl, with you working in that, oh, I can't think of what they're called. What are they called? All I want to keep saying is urologist, and that's not it. They should take extra special care with you since you work for them. I don't know why I can't think of their name. Oh no, vertigo? Yee. My mom gets that, and a friend of ours gets it. It's not fun. I hope it eases up for you. Vertigo is not fun. Yes, thank you, Tina. I could not think of it for anything. Gastro. Yep. I don't know why. I hate that when certain words, for whatever reason, on certain days, it's just like, okay, whatever. It's like, where did I put my lid for the purple? Because we're done with the purple. So we will get them out of the way. If anybody's new on here and they're interested in Magnolia, I have my link pinned and I can tell you anything you want to know about it. Like, if you want to just be a crafter, you can sign up and be a crafter. But they have kits that you start off with at $69, $99, and $199. And the $69 one, you get it for $69, and I think it got a little cheat sheet here. Its value is approximately $160 worth of products, and the 99 is approximately $255, and the 199 is approximately $435. So you get a lot of product, but you also get a website that you would pay $11.99 a month for. But if you don't want it to run it as a business, you don't have to. Or you can do the Craft Club kit, which is $22.99 plus shipping and tax. And there is a 3-month commitment. Then after that, if you are not fond of it and don't want to anymore, after 3 months, you can stop it. And we have a fantastic team. Everybody helps each other, gets along with each other, supports each other, jokes with each other. We all have fun. All right, let me get some dark here. Hi, Tina. How are you? Welcome. Thank you. I think I need to add a little bit of water to this one. It's a little thicker than I like. Get her a little stir stick here. Should have gotten my metal one. I need to get those coffee stirrers, those metal coffee stirrers. Haven't looked into getting them, but I think those would be so much nicer for mixing and stirring the paints. Not sure where everybody was getting them, if they were getting them off of Amazon. Love the purpley flowers. I like the way, you got to hear it. If you don't watch Andrea on The Cutest Little Thing, she has such an accent on some of her words, and I've been told I do too, even though I was born and raised in Ohio. I kind of have a mix of Southern and Northern. But she says purpley, and I just love it when she says purpley. But if you see anybody on here on their pages, if you wouldn't mind following them, that would be awesome, because it helps all our pages out if you follow us. We all do understand that, there's a lot of us out there and it's hard to watch everybody all the time. So we get it. But following us helps our page. So if you could follow them, that would be awesome. They would appreciate it. Maybe put a little bit in here. Let's do a little bit as it's coming in here, kind of. I think that's all we're going to do with that one. Thank you. You guys are so nice for welcoming me, Tina. I appreciate it. And if at any time I miss a comment or something, I do try to go back every day and answer anybody if they have any questions. So if you don't want to ask them on here, that's fine. You can always PM me. Now this I really could use and I may go ahead and do it after I get this side done. The little squeegee and get it in there. Thanks. There's another word you say, Andrea, that I really like. I like your accent on it. But I can't remember what it is, so I have to wait until you say it again now. But purpley, I love the purpley. I'll just toss that. Oops. That one didn't make the bucket. Oops. Okay, we got our mat ready. Here goes nothing, y'all. So let's spray her up. I'm going to spray this up really good, and hopefully I got it good enough and it won't stain it. Because I want to keep moving on. Now, some of you didn't get to see the frame we're going to put it in, but we do have to do a little bit of painting on it. This time, I think this one may have hit the floor. Thanks, Cheryl. Thanks for tossing snowballs. For those that are new and don't know what that means, it basically means the word that Facebook doesn't want you to use. S-H-A-R-I-N-G. So, since I'm Snow Fox, they toss snowballs. Sprinkled snowflakes, that type of thing. So here is the frame, and I already have it taped off, so we can go ahead and paint. Because I like this color. It's almost like Tina has said before, like a champagne color. But I'm going to get rid of this. And I should have, you know what? I need to tape this. No, I didn't tape this up because we have to tape in here. Thank you. Because I don't want to get it on my glass. Thought I had everything taped and I forgot to tape the glass. Shame, shame, shame. Thought I had something on me. Hopefully I will not get it all over everything. So anybody else crafting today? That doesn't look like it got all the way in there. Yes, ma'am, it is a thrifted frame. This one, I believe I got from a estate sale. Which is somewhat like a yard sale. But yes, most of the frames that you ever see me use, I've gotten them from like a yard sale or Goodwill or estate sale. Alright, this one I'm going to try to pull back a little so we can get it easier. hopefully. Don't stab myself. No crafting today. You have 2 craft shows in March. Cool. I need to start getting more into doing that, or figuring out how to do a live auction. Not done one of those. I know Andrea has. So I could probably pick her brain. If she'd let me. Trying to think. I think we'll go with this one. Let's start on the inside first, because I am using black caviar. Well, I thought I had that down. If any of this happens to get on the glass, I can always easily wipe it off. But I think I got it taped pretty well. I like the Dixie Bells. One of my favorite is their silk paint. I love their silk paint. I have not done one, Andrea. I need to figure out exactly how to do one. I think I saw it like some of yours one time, and you had kind of like a time limit, and it's easier if you have somebody else that's helping. Do you when you do yours, do you always start off with a starting bid, or just sometimes? Inquiring minds want to know. Now I kind of dabble in it a little bit because there's these little balls here. So I want to try to get them all kind of covered really well. So I may have to go back and paint over this part where the little balls are. But it shouldn't take that long to get these done because this paint goes pretty easily. Yes, run your timer and type the word stop in the comments, and when you see it last, bid wins. Ken could be here. The dogs are barking. So yes, Facebook, just a little reminder, that is not music, that is dogs barking. I had that happen, and they were telling me I was playing music in the background. I said that would not be so. You would be my timer? You do have a starting bid for each? Okay. Maybe this summer I'll do one. Of course, I might be sad. Nobody may bid. Wouldn't that be a bummer? I like to repurpose a lot of stuff. I really do. But I also don't mind some of them that are what I'm going to call, not really pre-made, but have all this stuff there. You just have to put it together type of thing. Kind of like with the stencils in that. You just pick it out, and it's kind of all there. You just got to put it together. Or when you're repurposing, sometimes you're starting everything from total scratch. You could help me also. Yeah, I've had it happen 3 different times. They said there was music playing. I don't play music. Never have. And they wanted to take my videos down and all this and that. And finally I wrote them and I said, I don't play music in the background. If you hear anything, you may hear a dog bark from time to time. But I appreciate you guys helping me. That would be awesome. Now the only thing is, when I do it, the worry would be nobody bids. All right, let's try this, because I know we're going to have to put a second on here. Dry this up some. We'll do the edge on here and then come back.
Hello.
Hey, Ken. You can't sit in here because I have a transfer. I guess you could move it, though, if you wanted to.
I don't want to move through here right now.
That's all right. They heard. I said because I've been in here trying to organize and clean my craft room. They heard it. They heard the tumbling come down. A box come down.
Is that this?
Yes. And I said, oopsie word.
So what is that purple butterfly heart-looking thing behind you? Didn't see that.
That was done a while back.
Oh, I'm not involved with your crafting anymore.
I know. Ken used to come on pretty much every Wednesday and Thursday. Now you're lucky if you see him at all.
If she did it a little later, I could be involved. Like if she did it at 6.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. I'm going to go sit in the living room and watch.
Okay.
So I'm not just standing here.
Well, hopefully the dogs won't be. I don't know if the mailman's still out there or not.
Oh, I got the mail.
Because he kept slamming the doors.
You got a padded package.
Oh, cool.
I don't know what's in it.
I like getting padded packages. Huh. I don't know, y'all. Y'all have to tell me. Because do you like it like that with just a little bit of black on it? Or do you think I should let it dry and do a second coat? Because you can see it on here, and you can see it right there. I'm having second thoughts on it now. Because I was thinking about just painting it all really good with the black. But now I'm not sure. What do y'all think? Paint it up really good or leave it where it's kind of like dulled up? I wish some of us lived closer, because it would be so much fun to hang out and do some crafting together and even do like craft fairs and that together. I think that would be fun. My choice? I can't decide right at the moment. I'm trying to... See, what we could do is leave it like that and then maybe put a little gilding of the zinc. We could do that. What do y'all think about that? And I think I'm just going to I think I might do that. dirty up I can't talk, guys. The edges to tone down the gold color. So I'm thinking that's what I might do, is just go ahead and paint this and then put some of the zinc on here so it'll hit all the, like the balls and the bridge stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Oops. Need to move that over here. Because I think it'll give it an extra little pop, because I don't know if y'all remember the horses that I did. And then I used the zinc on there. It gives it that, like, I call it like a purplish black color. Yes. Yeah, Cheryl, I've looked it up before. How far are we? I don't remember. I know it's not super far. I need to dirty up that edge and dry it. And then we can do the gilding wax. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I like the effect that the zinc gilding wax gives on a lot of stuff. But I have copper and silver. But I think in this case the zinc would be the one to pick. I would have asked Ken, but he left, so, and I don't think he's on right now. But I don't think we're, like you said, I don't think we're that far from each other, really. So can y'all see that the side, I just kind of went over it to kind of give it like that older vintagey kind of look on the edges. Hi. Let me. Melanie, how are you? All right, so let's dirty this side up, as I like to call it. Then we'll dry that up, and then we'll use the gilding wax and put our piece in, and we should be good to go. That made it in there, Lisa. Except I stuck my finger in the lid, so now I have black on my finger. But I have to remember to pick up the squeegee that didn't make it into the bucket. Oops. I'm not going to take the tape off until we get the gilding wax on here. And then we'll pull that all off. All right. I got it. Sometimes I can get it off with my fingers and sometimes I cannot. Let's get some out because we know we're going to use it. Hour and a half from Louisville. That's not too bad. All right, here we go. Can y'all see it? My finger's going to be all zinked up, but that's okay. I see a spot I probably should have had a little more black on there, but I can touch that up later. So there's that. Can y'all see that? And then we'll do it on the edge here. Well, I say that, but I can't see it. There it goes. Just enough to give it a little something something. Thanks, Tina. I need to use this finger. I got too much nail on the other one. I like long nails, but I found sometimes in crafting I have a hard time keeping them. So can you see the edges up there? Hey, Ken. So I am using Gilding Wax to Zinc by Dixie Belle. And I don't know if you can see it in here, but it kind of has like a purplishly hue to it. At least that's what I call it. You can see it on my fingers real well. I did find, as I was, I'm sure some of you have the same, when you're cleaning your craft room and reorganizing and moving things around, sometimes you find things that you forget you had. Thanks, Cheryl. I found some things today, and one of them, I don't know if I think I have it over here. I'll show you. I was like, oh man, where in the world, why didn't I find them earlier? I thought I could have used them on a lot of different projects. It does take a little bit, if you use your fingers, it does take a little bit to get it off. As you can see. But I found these little things. They are 10 micro sponges. Got them from Hobbies, and they're so tiny in there. I thought, oh, they would be good for certain things. All right, so let's pull this up and get our picture in here. But I left it. Guess I'd left it on the other side, not this side. Not wanting to come up. Well, stuck this one down pretty good, I guess. There she goes. I do have a garbage can below me, so those I am not throwing on the floor. and you all, just a little reminder, I think I may have pinned it. If not, I will pin it. We have a craft event coming up on the 8th of March, that weekend. No, yeah. That I will be in, Ken will be in, and a whole bunch of other really creative people. So as it gets closer, we will be posting more. So there you go. That's what that looks like. Oops. I can see some blue tape. Y'all. Thought I got it all. Come on, you little booger. Now, I can't get it right now. We'll mess with that later. Have you ever tried that brush on stuff that protects your surface where you want to paint? No. You need to tell me a little more about that one, Carolyn. I'd appreciate the info. Thanks, guys. All right. Now, let's get this. Hopefully I put it in the right way. Wouldn't that be something? I did do that one time. I thought I had it on the right way, and I didn't. So y'all are going to be the first to see if I did. Did I? Ooh, I did. Yeah, I need a little more. I'm not sure what stuff you're talking about, Carolyn. So if you don't mind sharing, I would appreciate it. So this is the project. What do y'all think? Thanks, Tina. Thanks, Rebecca. And it already has the hooks on it, so you can hang it this way, and if you wanted to change it out, you could hang it this way, because it already has hooks for that. And for those that were on yesterday, just a little recap here. It's kind of like liquid glue, and then you put that where you don't want paint to get, and then when it's done, no, I never, I'm going to have to look into that, because that would come in handy for a lot of things. Never used it. Thanks, Cheryl. But for those that saw my vase yesterday, this is what I put in. These floral in there. I'm going to have to check into that. Do you have a specific brand name for some of that, Carolyn? I'd be interested in getting some, that's for sure. That's empty. So if anybody has any questions about Magnolia or anything that's on here that's, you know, interested, just PM me. I'll be more than happy to answer you. Thanks, Lisa. I said we have an awesome team. Everybody helps each other and supports each other. And if you just want to do it for the discount, because you get a discount as a creator. And if you just want to be a crafter and not run it as a business, you can do that also and get the discount. There's no quotas. Thanks, Cheryl. I hope the rest of the evening goes by fast. Are you going first thing in the morning for your procedure? That's what we always try to do, get it in and out as early as we can. You just seen it done? We'll have to do some investigating, see if we can find out what it is, because that sounds like something that I wouldn't mind using. That would make it easier than like the taping of everything. But I'm hoping you're going in first thing, Cheryl, so you don't have to wait all day or till the afternoon. Had that happen once, and I said I don't ever want to do that again. Because, like you said, you get hungry because you're only drinking liquids. But hopefully yours is early in the morning, and it all goes well, and everything comes out fine. Ooh, I did get a little black on there. Have to pull out a... And I like these. I love them. They're 99.9% water with one little drop of fruit extract. And they're good on your 730. They're good for on your stencils and that, because then you don't get all, like a lot of your baby wipes and that leaves fuzzies. And you don't want all that. So these are really good for that. So anyway, thank you all for hopping on. I appreciate each and every one of you. You are my highlight of the day. I always look forward to chit-chatting and talking to y'all. I almost said seeing y'all, but someday, hopefully, I'll get to see at least a majority of you and meet you. That would be awesome. So have a good rest of the evening. Here's some hearts for y'all. Hey, those came out really good. Yay. Now, yesterday I couldn't get the thumbs to go. We'll see if we can get the thumbs to go today. Nah, I guess the thumbs aren't working today again. Or they quit working. So here, have some more hearts, y'all. Have a good rest of the evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Where do you buy? Oh, the water wipes. These, I get them. I've gotten them at Kroger's, and I've also gotten them at Walmart. But this is the brand that I like the best, because I was looking at some of the other ones and they say they're mostly water, but then they have something else in them, where these are exactly 99.9% water with, and the other percent is just a drop of fruit extract. So in case you want to take a picture, that's what they are. And I get them at Kroger's or Walmart. Now, I haven't looked at Target. They may have them too. I'm not 100% sure, but I know Kroger's and Walmart does. If you don't have a Kroger's, go to Walmart. Baby section. Baby section. Have a good evening, everybody. Thank you for hopping on and joining me. I appreciate y'all. Have a good evening. Oh, gotta find that squeegee, too. Have a good one, everybody.